Well, digging out has been tough for just about everybody.
Yeah, but especially for one man who was stuck in New Haven. He absolutely has to get out tomorrow morning to get dialysis treatment. He called the city to help get him out, but they were too busy to help, so he gave us a call.
And News 8's Jamie Muro went over to help him out. Of course, Jamie, this is just one example of how the weather can be dangerous for folks.
Certainly can. You know, you talk about record snowfall here in New Haven, 19 inches, the most since 1978. And, of course, this is a snow mountain, basically, that's been plowed by a truck here in our parking lot. But for those of us that may have had a pile half this big, we might look at this and have a sigh of discontent. But for one man that we met tonight, it's much worse than that. He says, actually, if he couldn't get out, he could get very, very sick, or even worse. Every home on this New Haven street has a clean driveway, save one, number 30V, Hawthorne.
I hate snow.
Alfred Alessandrine, who is blind, called us when he could find no one to help him clear his driveway and sidewalk so a medical van could pick him up and take him for his needed dialysis appointment on Thursday. If you don't go to dialysis,
I'm dead. And I'd be off 3 days if I don't get there tomorrow, which would mean it's all over, curtains.
Every now and then you have to stop reporting on the story and just help out. A few doors down, we found neighbor Drummond Sykes, who had some shovels, some time, and a whole lot of neighborly spirit.
He's a nice guy. He helped me refinance my house. I'll do this for him every time it snows.
Photographer Joe Dedess even got involved, both of us following the lead of Mr. Sykes. In about half an hour, everything was clear, and Drummond quietly walked down the street looking for no praise. It was a bad storm, but we found a good story, a good person.
God bless you again.
Hey, no problem. No, it wasn't us. It was Mr. Sykes over there. He did a good
that's
job.
all right.
Okay, we're going to get back to work.
Thank you very much.
No problem. And actually, when we found this individual and I talked to Mr. Sykes, we had knocked on his door because I had seen 2 snow shovels in his front yard asking if we could borrow them. He's like, oh, is that him? Why didn't he call me? I would have come down. So that's when we went down to the street and Mr. Sykes got to work. After the snow shovels were gone, however, Mr. Sykes said, look, I got to get a little sodium chloride, a little salt. Going to throw that down on those steps, make sure it's not slippery when he's got to go down that tomorrow morning. We are live in New Haven tonight. I'm Jamie Muro, News 8.